Of course, as you can see over here, very dark black guy has gone to Benue State to see things for himself. And as you can see, he's actually seeing things for himself. You can see him entering that site where people were born and massacred alive. People in their sleep, God, what kind of animal kingdom is this? Can you see how small children, mothers, people, human beings like you and I are burnt alive in their sleep? Are you seeing it? Just look at it. Somebody sleeping and was burnt alive. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing it? What kind of country is this? What kind of country, what kind of party is APC? And they are not talking about it. What is surprise? Look at human beings being burned alive. Are you seeing that? What kind of government is APC government? I can see that is a government of occultic people. Yes. As the killings are going on, they are not talking about it. What they are only after now is their 2027 election. After all, am I going to be are you looking at human beings burnt alive? If you hear from the background, you will hear somebody saying over 200, but you hear somebody shouted no, that he counted over 700 human beings burnt alive, massacre under one day. But they are just concerned about what is happening outside the country. We remember just recently when Pope was buried, the Senate president left all the problem in his country and went to another man's land to bury an old man Pope, which is very, very sad. And look at them talking about what is happening in Middle Belt. But the kind of killing in Middle Belt, you cannot use it to compare, the massacre that is happening under their nose in Nigeria. And it's not of their business. Their business is what is happening outside this country. This is so bad. This APC government, in fact, what is this? Are we marked for destruction in this country? Are we actually marked for destruction in this country? God, but remember that God can never come down to help us. We masses have to rise up to defend ourselves, to defend our lives, else we'll be taken one after the other. Am I surprised?
Wow.
No, after all.
So where are we running to? We've been running from our ancestral home to Makodi. Coming to Makodi, people have been running again from Agan to Yellowwater to this place. And the Makodi itself is not safe. The other day it was not back here. Where are we running to? We continue running from these headers. And our leaders, our governor has remained close-mouthed. We are calling on them that if they cannot do it for us, they should quietly resign and tell us that this responsibility has become a burden to them and they can no longer tolerate, they can no longer condole it because their capacity has not reached to it. At this point in time, we are calling all the relevant security authorities to come on board to see how they can curtail this thing. I remain Comrade Ali Joshua David. Thank you.
I am protesting because right now we are standing on the dead bodies of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become IDPs in our own very country. These killings have persisted for years. A lot of talks have gone on. Only last year, 500,182 people were displaced. We have 21 IDP camps in Benue. These killings won't stop. Up until this moment, nothing is being done. Why? What is more crazy is the deafening silence from our leaders, the duty bearers, the people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something. They are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human lives. President Tinubu understands what democracy means. We need to stay alive. We want to just live. Right now, we are pleading for our lives. Look at what is happening. Look at the humanitarian situation in the state. Look at how it's affecting economy. Yesterday, I saw people being maltreated, women and children crying by the roadside because they've had to flee from their communities. A woman woke up in this community. Her children, 5 children and mother were lynched.
Yesterday, over 200 people were killed in their sleep. What kind of a thing is this? And Mr. President is quiet. The governor is quiet. These people are not asking for political alphabet. They are just killing people in their sleep. We are farmers. We are an agrarian state. What are we going to do with the people that are just roaming the streets? Please, we are calling on Mr. President to speak to us. No condolence message, nothing. Is Remu Tinubu a mother at all? She should talk to us. What is happening? He cannot depend on people that are trying to be politically correct. He reads the news, he sees the news, he watch Arise, he watch channels. Please, we are sending a strong message. We are going to stay here till Mr. President will speak to us. That is what we are going to say. Am I speaking the minds of Benue people? That is what we are doing here.